This is the Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning, long weekend, time to go to work. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for informational purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, here we have the old crude, your daily and your weekly chart. Let me bigger up a little bit here. Okay, what do we have here going on? Well, if we look at this low right here, you're looking at 71.23. We look at this candle here, 71.17. Nice double bottom, like I pointed out here in my last night's video. Now, we had the same pretty much situation going on right here. You had 70.13, and then we had here at 70.06. We had a nice double bottom situation here, and then we had a nice rally up. Couldn't hold it, but now we have a sideways action. So let's just look at the downside here first. This is going to be the key level right here. Your 72.75. That's going to be very, very crucial. And then we have this 72.44. Now, if that is lost, then we'll come down to this low at 71.23. We follow this here at 71.17. We have 71.01. We have 70.47. You're going to go to 70.13, 70.06. And then this is going to be the key right here, this 69.28, which is basically, if you look at it, it's just price channel here, which is moving up nicely. So when you see a price channel here moving up, like you see here, when the price channel moving down, then it wants to correct here. So realistically, the price channel is moving up here. I'm not saying that that can't roll over, but usually that's a very, very more of a bullish sign than it is. But again, if that candle there at 69.28 is lost, then we just follow her all the way on down here at 69.11, 68.80, 68.22, and this is going to be your key level right here, 67.71. That is your big retest. Now, again, if that's lost, then we come to this candle here. You're looking at 67.05. We have 65.38, 64.36, and then your 63.64 is your big retest here. See, so you can see the price channel here on your weekly chart, it still has that 67.71 in there. So that is your big, big target, which is that candle right there. So you always want to keep and focus in on that. And then this right here, this 200-day, this 71.31, very, very crucial level here. But again, that's on a weekly basis. So this here is a support here on your daily, but this weekly here on the closing for the week on Friday, you really want to be above it. So you can see how many times that it blasted through, like right here, and you look at, oh, she's going to go lower. But look where it closed. It always closed back above it. So that's going to be very, very key. The upside is right here, this 72.80. And this 8 SMA here, look at, you can see how many times once it went below it, it just can't get through it. Even though you popped up, it closed below. It closed below. See, so this is going to be very, very key on the upside. And as that 200-day runs up, that 8 SMA runs down, something's going to obviously going to give. So this is what you want to watch here on the upside here today, is this key level here on a closing basis, that 8 SMA. Okay, so you're sitting right there at 72.79, 72.80. It's going to go back and forth on that. Now, again, if you can get above all that there, then we come up here. You got 73.39 here. We have this candle right here. You're looking at 73.59. We have 73.81. But this is going to be your big target here, is this 74.25, that 50-day. Now, again, we have the same kind of a scenario which we have with this 8 SMA. See this 50-day? It just refuses to even try to curl up. This is just going down. So as this goes down and as these go up, something's going to give. So it's going to smash up or it's going to smash all the way on down here. So this is going to be your key level here to watch here today. So you want to watch that 72.79. Then we want to watch this 74.25. Very, very crucial on a closing basis. See, now look what we had here last Friday where it popped up. Looked like it was going to run up. But on a closing basis, you need to close above. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we look to the top of this candle here at 76.25. No, 75.25. Sorry about that. And then right above it is 76.18. There's your price channel, which is basically this candle right here. Now, again, if you can go above that, then we come to this candle here. You're looking at 70.76. And then we come to this 50 SMA. Very, very crucial. That's going to be big time resistance, 77.46. and then 77.84. Now, they're not going to hit that here today unless you get some kind of a huge catalyst, but always try to look forward here. That's why I always put up a weekly chart and sometimes like a monthly chart here, so you have a little big broader view of just what's happening like right now in this 10-second kind of a situation. So bottom line is this: on the upside, watch this 8 SMA here, very, very key level here, and this 50-day at 74.25. And then we can come to the top of that candle, 75.25, and then 76.13. That is your retest. If you get above, then we have that 50-day, 77.46, and then we have your 200 SMA here. So very, very crucial. And I can see how strong that 200-day is. See this hit here, this candle. That here, what a beautiful, nice double top. Told me, boom, I got to go short. And then we had a nice bear flag, came right on down here. But then this was rallying up. It looked like a bear flag. But once it gets higher than that previous day's candle, then she could rally up very, very nicely here. So this looked like a potential bear flag also, but we rallied up here. But we just have basically a sideways action. Your RSI here looking good, 49 here. Your MACD, your green over your red, looking very, very good. This is the MACD here, which needs to get that green above that red. Once it does that, you can see what's happening right here. Then she just rallies, rips right on up. But again, here on this side, we don't care if it goes, if it goes higher, goes lower, because we long, we short. We don't really care. Only thing we care about is you got to make money. How are you going to make money off it? That's the key. On the downside here, just watch this key, 72.74, that 21-day, and then watch that 8 SMA, 72.43. And then basically, if that's closed below this, watch this low here at 71.23. Very, very crucial because we got a nice, good double bottom going here. Let's see if we can build off of that. All right, let's take a look here at the old netty gas. All right, here we have netty gas. This is your hourly and your 4-hour. Now you can see what a beautiful double top that we had here. I shorted that. I sold off my long position here. Went into weekend absolutely flat. So today I'll be looking for scalps here. Probably on the long side, we'll have to see as long as they can hold these key levels here. So what we want to do is really look at this 200 SMA here. This is going to be very key. This is basically sitting at $2.99, your $3 area. If that's lost here, you can come down to this price channel at 2.94. So you can see it on your 4-hour chart. It rallied right up to that 3.39, and then what do we have here? 3.37. Lower high tells me, boom, get out of that trade or go short. I didn't want to go short there because it was Friday into a long weekend, so I just sold out the long with the UNG, which is a really nice trading ETF. You can always also use BOIL, BOIL, for the long, and then you can go with KOLD there for the short. But I don't want to get into any kind of thing over a long weekend because, no one really who knows what's going to happen when you get up at Tuesday. But it was really good trading last week. So now we have to watch these key levels here, basically that 2.99 here and then 2.94. Let's take a look here on a daily chart. All right, here we have natural gas all stretched out here on a nice daily. Now we can see here on this candle here. All right, so what we have is your high was 3.39. You say, why did it rally all the way up to here? Basically because of this candle right here. This is the gap. Always look to the gaps and look into those fills because those are big time resistant or support levels. So you had 3.40, 3.39, just a beautiful double top situation. Told me I had to sell the long and I had to get shorty. Again, if you can get above that 3.4, then we come here to the fill, which is 3.45. Okay, but again, now we have to rally all the way up here to where it is. But again, if you can, 3.45, and then we come to the top of this candle here, 3.52, 3.57, you have 3.60, and then your big retest up here is 3.64. Now, that's going to be your breakout level here. But again, I'm going to show you another thing here is another double top situation. So we had this 3.39, which is very nice. And then Friday, we had the 3.37. See that? Another double top. Told me, get out, especially in front of a long weekend. Boom. Sold the long. Probably should have went short, but I don't want to get anything into that long weekend situation. And then we look here at your RSI here. You didn't have no divergence, but you basically double topped here right on your RSI here. Now she's coming off. Your MACD here, well, it's trying to roll over, but that doesn't mean nothing. We got to see how the whole day shakes out here. This could just roll over here and just go sideways here too. So we have to just see how this all. So you always want to look here on these charts is you want to look for divergence. Okay, so when you look at this, see this RSI, how high, and then we have a high, but we had a higher high, and then we had a lower high here on divergence. So that's a negative divergence. So when you see a situation like that, that's usually the first tell that you got to get short, and look how nice that was. Okay, so that's the key here. Now, so far there's really nothing going on here. You just basically double top, and then you're selling right off. Now, the key today is going to be this 8 SMA here, just like it was on the Crude ski. You got that 3.045. Now, you need to close above. If you can't close above here, then we want to do is look to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 3.01, and then we come down to the bottom of the candle here. You're looking at 2.94, and then we start getting into these SMAs here. So you have your 100, you're sitting at 2.86, and then we have your 50-day sitting at 2. What are we sitting there? Yeah, basically 2.82. So this is going to be big time resistance if this 8 SMA is lost. And then right below that, we have your 21-day at 2.72, and then we have your 200-day sitting at 2.65. But what I do like about this is, as long as this price can hold on a closing basis above that 8 SMA here, it's good. Now, you can see what happened when that price goes below. Okay, see, then what you do is the price is fighting it the whole way. That 8-day is a lot tougher than it looks. So this is what you want to watch today, is this 3.04. If that is lost, then you have your big support areas right here at this 100 SMA. That's what you're going to be looking for, and this 50 SMA here. So you have really a nice. So off of this basically double top here, you have a really nice neckline coming right across here, which is basically your 100 and your 50-day. So again, that is very good. If that's lost, then we come down to your 21-day, and you can come down to your 200 SMA here. But if that's lost, then we know where it's going to go. On the upside here, well, what do we want to do? Well, what we want to do is we want to look at the bottom of this candle here. So you're looking at 3.10. And then we come back to the top of this candle here, you're looking at 3.18. We come to the top of this candle here at 3.23. Then we come up here at 3.37, and then we have your retest up there at 3.39. So now we know where we're going to go. It's all going to hinge on this 8 SMA here. Okay, that's going to be key. So that's what we want to watch today. Your 8 SMA here, if that's lost, we know where it's going. If it can rise above, then we look to the bottom of that candle there. That is going to be key at 3.10, and then we just follow that up there, 3.18. We follow this up here, 3.23, and then we have your retest up here at 3.37, and then your big boy at 3.39. If that breaks out, then we know where we're going to go, 3.40, and then we look for the gap fill at 3.45, and then we follow the candles up all the way up to your 3.64, which is your breakout. Now, you're going to need a catalyst. Now, the weather came in here very cold. You can see my temperature right here is like 7 degrees outside. So 7 is a little nippy out, little nippy. But again, now we're supposed to get cold weather this week here, and then it's going to warm up again. So that's not really good for natural gas here. So we got to see what's all going to happen. And also, another thing we want to watch is on natural gas here. The Biden administration is rethinking all this LNG and all the ports. And now what they want to do is they want to put a tax on any kind of a natural gas if you're creating so much climate and so much so basically what you're going to do is for the people that use natural gas, you're going to basically try to raise the price up. So I don't know how you're going to heat your homes. I mean, you can only do so much with electric here. So always keep that in mind here. That's also a catalyst here for the old natty gas. So again, watch that 8 SMA. That is going to be the crucial for today. A close above, we can either go sideways or higher. A close below, we know we're going to go to the bottom. All right, I'll have more for you on the crude and natural gas here after pit close at 2:30. Thanks for watching.